But you know, the two of us have been through a lot the last 5 years. There's been a lot of change. You know, you've changed schools, you've changed daycares, I've changed jobs, we've changed houses. But the one constant through all that change is that we've always stayed together. And I've always been in your life, and you've always been in mine. And no matter what future change we encounter, that's one thing that will never change. So today our family changes. We add 3 members to our family, and I become a stepdad. You become a stepsister and a stepdaughter. But no matter what new titles we may have, you'll always be my little girl. And I'll always be your annoying dad. In fact, you may find that the older you get, the more annoying I get. Sometimes it works that way. I know that was the case for me. But I just want you to know how proud of you I am, and how much I love you, and that my love for you will never change. Unless when it comes time for you to pick a college, you tell me you want to attend the University of Oregon. Then we'll have some problems there, but I'm pretty confident in my ability as a father that I've raised you right, and you'll avoid the evil impact. So, okay, give me a hug. And boys, Will and Alex, you know, I think when I was about your age, Alex, I first started to think about what I wanted to do when I grow up and how I wanted my life to be. And it's funny, I never thought I wanted to be a sprinkler fitter, but somehow that seemed to happen. But I did know that I always wanted to have kids, and I always envisioned having a boy and a girl, and a son and a daughter, the perfect match. So I've had the daughter for a while, and now today I get 2 sons. So what I want to say to you two is, I know I'm not your dad, but I'll love you both like you're my own. And I'll never never try to replace your dad, but what I will do is always try to be the best dad for you two that I possibly can. And I think the hardest part I've always thought about being a man and being a dad is trying to find that balance between your career and your role as a provider, and wanting to work hard and provide for your family, but still always having time to be a part of your family's life and be involved with your kids. And nobody did that better than my dad did when I was growing up. And so I had that great example growing up when I was your age, and that's what I hope I can be for you two boys. And I think if I can get it done about half as good as my old man did, we'll be in good shape. So, and last thing, just to all 3, you got to come back here now. I just hope that Noel and I both will provide a great example to all 3 of you, really, of how a loving couple lives and acts and treats each other. And I hope when you guys observe me, you'll look and say, that's how a husband should treat his wife. And when you look at Noel, you'll see, that's how a wife should dote upon and honor her husband. Treat her husband. So hopefully we'll be that good example for the 3 of you, that when you start to enter the world of dating in 15 years or so, you'll have that good foundation. So,
she'll be quiet.
But I love all 3 of you, and that's all I got. Let the journey begin.
Woohoo!
I'm not as good as Jess. I had to write things down to read because I'll forget what I'm saying. And, all right, boys. If I can get through this too. Okay. So Alex, I love you so much, and I'm so proud that you're my son. You are loving, kind, funny, and smart. You're a great friend and a great brother. I want you to know that I'm devoted to making your life full of happiness. I promise to nurture your creativity, encourage your independence, and make sure you always know what a gift you are to this world. And Will. You blow me away with your compassion for others and how much you truly care for your friends and family. You're a wonderful big brother to Alex and Josie, and you're always willing to help them out, and help me out, and play with them. And you're also so funny. I have so much fun when we're together. I can't wait for the rest of your life to unfold. I am so proud that you're my son. The three of us have had so much fun together, whether we're snorkeling in Maui or just laying on the couch watching videos, laughing until we cry on YouTube. We do that. Today, we officially add Josie and Jess to our family, and I have no doubt that we have many more fun times ahead of us. Boys, I promise to always provide you with a loving home where you feel cherished and valued. Being your mom has been the greatest gift of my life. You two have made me a better person, and there's nothing that could ever change how I feel about you. I love you both so incredibly much. Josie. All right, Josie. Today, as I marry your dad, you become my family. I promise you that I'll always shower you with love, take care of you, and do my very best for you. As your stepmom, I promise to love and care for you and to be there for you when you need it. I wasn't there when you took your first steps, but I promise that now I will love and support you in every step that you take in your life. I love you. Yeah. Mine's not quite as long. Jess is good at that stuff, I'm not.
Well, Jess and Noel, in just a few moments, you're going to exchange rings and vows. But before you do, I'd love to share something with you that I call the 3 C's of a great marriage. Now, these are 3 ingredients that start with the letter C, and I believe if you implement them into your marriage, not only are you going to have a good marriage, you're going to have a great marriage. The first C is Christ. See, the storms of life will come, and the winds of life will blow, and the rains of life will fall down upon you. But I believe that if you make Jesus Christ the foundation in your lives, individually and as a couple, you will make it. You will make it through everything. Because every house has a foundation. Well, every home has a foundation. And I want to encourage you to make Jesus Christ the cornerstone that you build your lives on. And I believe if you do, you're going to have a happy, healthy, fulfilling friendship and marriage and life together. The second C is communication. The key to every great relationship is great communication. In fact, Jess, I want to encourage you not to answer Noel's heartfelt questions with one word, a grunt, or a moan. I mean, she really wants to know what's in your heart. And Noel, today, I want to tell you something. You are marrying an amazing man. Jess Pauley, whom I didn't watch every one of his high school basketball games, but I certainly read the box scores. But I have admired Jess and his family from afar for many decades. You are about to marry into a phenomenal family, an incredible gift for you and your children. But I want to tell you something about Jess. Jess is amazing. He's handsome. I mean, look at him. And he's super tall. Yeah? He's hardworking. He's a man of character and integrity. But I will tell you one thing that Jess is not. Jess is not a mind reader. So when you come home from work and you had a bad day and he asks, "What's wrong, honey?" I want to encourage you not to say, "Oh, Jess, just mind your own business." Because the real emotional intimacy that you're reaching for can only come through real heartfelt communication. Now, I had you two write me a letter why you want to marry each other. Well, today I'm not going to read it out here to you for each other, but I will tell you this: the words that were in those letters were words of encouragement. They're words of hope. They're words of life. They're words of love. They're words that built. And if you continue to communicate that way, you will continue to build a great life together. Now, the third C is commitment. I know you two love each other, but I also know that you're human. Even though you love each other, there may be a moment, a time or two in the future that even though you love each other, you may not like each other too much. But I want to encourage you not to let the little things gnaw away your relationships. Don't let the minors become majors. Learn to be fast forgivers and never ever let the sun go down on your anger. Well, how do you do that? Well, I believe you can do that if you love each other with love that is from heaven. And the Word of God tells us simply this: that love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. It is not proud and is not rude. It is not self-seeking and is not easily angered. Love keeps no record of wrongs, does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Simply love never fails. Jess and Noel, I believe that if you make Christ, communication, and commitment a priority in your marriage, not only are you going to have a good marriage, you're going to have a great marriage. So Jess and Noel, it is now time for you to exchange your wedding vows.